So if you won, you'd have to choose. But I'm going to do it in a bit anyway. That sounds alright. Hello, Mum. I think that sounds good. Wave after wave, slowly drifting. Come on, load. I think that's what I'm going to do. It could be like for an Xbox gamer card, 20 quid. Amazon gamer card. No, sorry, a Steam gamer card. So £20. Amazon £20. PSN or Xbox, whichever one you choose. But it's a £20 giveaway for 100 follows to give something back to you guys. I'm just trying to sort this, hang on. Wave after wave, slowly drifting. Drifting away. Drifting away. Does that sound alright? 100 followers already, didn't take long. I'm proper excited about it, Baba. I'm proper excited. All thanks to all you. You were my first, Baba. Not, you popped my cherry. Be my first loyal. You popped my cherry. That's what you did. What I'm going to do today is next week I'm going to make like a special thing for the followers. Oh, energy. I'm going to do a special thing for the followers. What I'm going to do, I don't know whether I should tell you or not. I suppose I'm going to do something special, like I might either do, I wasn't going to say anything, but Laura's done that so she can be heard on camera that she's poorly, milking it. Hey Tandy! I think what I'm going to do is either on Sunday, I can make a chocolate mug filled with all different bits, vanilla chantilly cream, lemon sponge, so you cut it open and it all pours out, something a bit special. Or I'll show you. I could probably do both, to be honest. This is a brand new ashtray, brand new. And I'm thinking about what else I could do is I could make a make-believe ashtray with moulding chocolate cigarette butts. The ash should be made out of meringue that I'd make black and grey, so I'd make the ash out of that. I'd put panna cotta at the bottom and some other stuff, so it'd look like an ashtray but all edible. What do you think about that idea? Queen Faton, hi Laura, hey Tandy, hey Laura, oh you're not feeling any better? She's just milking it, Mum, why do you fall for it? Yeah Laura, I've got something for you. But that's what I think I'm going to do. What do you think of that idea? But yeah, as for the giveaway today, it's £20 and then you choose what you want it to be for. I'll do that later on because I've got to figure out how to do it. That's just the way it is. What I'm doing today is pizzas. I'm just going to make some pizzas, put some toppings on, and then I'm going to do and I'm also going to do a twist on a orange and apricot cheesecake. The base is going to be orange flavoured jelly, and the topping, which is I'm still using cream cheese, is going to be made again jelly, but apricot jelly. But it's going to be like a creamy topping, just like a cheesecake, but a twist on it. I say make a willy cake for Laura. No, I'm alright. Shouldn't need a willy cake. Thank you, Random, for the host. So FYI, we have a U-storm here that knocked out the internet, so I'm in and out of being able to see it / hear you. Aww, poor Tandy. Hi Ricky, hi Laura, hi all. No worries, dude. Max behave you. Maybe sound how lucky it wasn't a hurricane or anything, so that's good. I don't know if you're lucky if it's not a hurricane. Adds a bit of excitement to the Chuffy Muff. Hello, how are you doing? Tandy, thank you very much for the host, I appreciate it. Chuffy Muff, how are you doing? Everybody who loves a good Chuffy Muff. I don't know what I'm coming here for. Everybody's looking for that something. Okay, spending time with Sophie, but I'm watching. I got OBS all set up for YouTube, so I'll be live later. Thanks for the help, Ricky. Much appreciated, bro. Okay, thanks. No worries. Yeah, homie. Right, should we get onto the pizza? Should we get onto the pizza base? Oh, Random, are you there? Yeah, you're there. Watch. You watching? See it? No, can you see it there? Look. Look. And then I can do my ending screen. And then I'll do my cooking. That's the app I was showing you. I'll do me jelly first. I'll make you this. Jill Ricky doesn't have no sympathy, does he? Nah, just get on with it, even if I'm poorly, that's it. Good, thanks. Glad you could be a Chuffy Muff. I appreciated it. I appreciate it. That's the app. You can now install it on iOS as well. I'm going to start the gelatine, the jelly, because we all love jelly. Who don't love jelly? The cheesecake made into jelly is just like fantastical romantical lover. Waiter, will my pizza be long? No, sir, it will be round. Two balls. How are you doing anyway, Max? I like that, Baba. Before we start, where's Winston? He's in the room. He's who I've come to see. Well, you'll see him at end, so you best stay till end, aren't you? Tandy. Can't get the staff these days. 12 floating ounces of water I need. I'm good, lad, you? I'm Max. I'm happy that you're good. That's what life's about. All look after each other. That's how it should be anyway, but it's not. What I'm going to do for this, I'm going to try it this way, see if it works. Orange squash, Asda Zone. No, it's not. It's orange crush, Asda Zone. If you're in America, that's Walmart. I need 12 flowing ounces. I need to find out where me. Where's 12 flowing ounces on this? Oh, there. She's drying. She's not drying, Max. She's not wet. She's dying though. She's not really. She's just got cold, that's all. But what if my phone decides to bag it all and stop playing the stream cries? Well, then you don't get to see Winston, do you? It's a bit of tough luck on your case, innit? So you best tell your internet provider to keep up the good work. Oh, get my favourite knife out and got some orange. I'm tired. Are you tired, Max? So 12 flowing ounces of fizzy orange crush, but I'm going to add, don't matter if the pulp goes in, all adds a bit of texture, Where's my bin? I've been to China. No, where's your bin? I've really been to China. I saw some guy cooking the other day and he was having a cigarette on stream and I thought that's not very professional, that is it? Well, I suppose it's what you want to do. I thought about me having my electric one, but then I thought no, because some people won't want to tune into my stream with me puffing away on an electric cig. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it'll work. Oh, she's off. Oh, she's gone upstairs. She's feeling poorly. Oh, I do look after her. I'm just kidding. I don't know if there's any pips going in there. We'll soon find out when we eat it. Right, can you see that? Yeah, right. So we've got 12 flowing ounces and 2 oranges. So it's basically making an orange base. It smells lovely, that. Ricky, you are a jerk. I subbed to yourself for Winston. I love. For Winston, love. I need Winston. Oh, for God's sake, Tandy. Come here. He's here, look. These are all your lovers. These are all the people that always want to see you. Stop staring at the orange. Blade. He's next to be cooked in the Chinese.
Is he been on? I didn't see him.
Can you see him?
No.
He's there.
Not come on mine yet. You're just putting the orange in to come in after that.
Oh, you way behind, you bellend.
But we're missing the jokes.
Which Winston there? Come here. Yeah, you missed it. Sorry. You can see him anyway. Laura's behind on stream, so she didn't see him. She says, can you put him on again? I says, hang on a minute. He's sat next to you. You don't need him to be on again. Right. I'm going to call my knife Wesley Snipes. I love him. I just love him. Thank you, Sandy. I love you too. Oh, you mean Winston? Bastard. Anyway. These are gelatine leaves. Have you ever seen a gelatine leaf? Have you ever seen one? Have you ever seen a gelatin leaf? Have you ever seen a gelatin leaf? Hey, gorgeous little fella. Thank you. Winston, I mean. Oh. That's a gelatin leaf. I don't know if you've ever seen one. I'll show you just in case. You need 4. This is my recipe I made this up and it got loads of love on Instagram, my website, but I forgot how it goes, so I've had to get it up on my phone. 4 gelatin leaves into cold water first. 4 gelatin leaves. I'll put them there if I need more. They soak in the cold water for about 10 minutes. I'm going to add a bit of sugar. No, I'm not yet, I am, because it's over here. I'm going to add a bit of sugar to that mixture. Whoa, quite a bit of sugar. I'm going to add a bit of sugar to that orange mixture at the back. And I'm going to bring that to warm it up just gently. Ricky, thank you for being awesome. And I resigned my jerk comment from month earlier. Thank you. I'm a lovely chap. Good. No, my knife's called, I like that though, right, James Blunt, but I'm calling it Wesley Snipes, like Baba said. And do not tell Toph if he comes in that you've said that, because he'll never show up. I'm a lovely individual, thank you. You're just warming that up a little bit, that's all you're doing, just warming it up. Because it's got to melt these gelatin leaves. Actually, what I am going to do to save myself time, I'm going to make the pizza bases so they can be rising a little bit. I've got a bit of a cold as well, but nobody asked me, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're alright, Laura, you're alright, you're alright. But it's never you're alright, Ricky. I find it quite offensive, really. I feel quite offended. Pizza base. Miss Toph, he messaged me the other day saying if I miss your stream. I've already agreed to your terms and conditions, bog off. Oh. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna build a hill with somebody. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. That's a proper dad dance, isn't it? Right. 13 ounces of plain flour. No, that's not right. That's right. 600 gram of strong bread flour. Strong bread flour. Strong bread flour is what you want. Strong bread flour. Do it over the sink so it goes everywhere. What's everybody been up to today? What is everybody been up to? 600 gram. 600 gram. 600 gram of strong white flour. We need 600 gram. There we are. 600 gram. Went for a jog. Nice one. Did you get very far? Very far? Very far? Did you get very far? $600 gram. No, one step. A bit of fitness you need. Easy bake yeast. Don't buy real yeast. Need half a teaspoon. But there's no teaspoons. I've seen a teaspoon. My target is 2 steps next time, but don't give up on your dream. Yeast, put that in that corner. A bit more yeast, because I like yeast. Half a teaspoon of yeast, and then you need warm water. That now is perfect. Make sure the sugar's dissolved. So with that, it looked like it was stuck then. I need this again, don't I? I need warm water. Warm water activates yeast, ladies and gentlemen. And a bit of sugar. Touch of sugar. Wow. 500 ml. Is that? $500 ml. I put that over there like that because it needs to cool down a bit. I'll turn this gas off. 500 ml of water. That activates the yeast. I'll not use it all at once. Stir, stir, stir it. Anybody chatting? No, nobody's chatting, man. This will go all over more than likely because every time I make anything to do with flour, it likes to go all over the joint. It's just how it is. But I'll pick it up anyway with the dough after. It's easier to do it like that if I'm honest. Making the pizza base is all we're doing. Pizza bases. How does everybody like their pizzas? What flavourings? Well, not flavourings because you don't like add flavourings, but what do you like on your pizza? How do you like your pizzas in the morning? I like mine with a hug. Boiled or fried, I'm satisfied. Cheese crust. I don't know if you've got any cheese. That's a good point. If you haven't got any cheese, this is full, isn't it? Tomatoes. I like tomatoes on mine too. Tomatoes. All the meats. Well, what we've got. Do you like sweet corn? Do you know what I don't like? I don't like it when people have pepperoni, have pineapple on it. I'm like, how bad is that? Why would you have pineapple on a pizza? It's just horrendous. I don't think it should be allowed. I think it should be banned. Well, that's just my opinion on matters. Just trying to get all this off my hands now, ladies and gentlemen. What we've got ingredients wise is apricots. Everybody loves a bit of apricot on their pizzas, don't they? Sweet corn. I'm gonna make my own tomato sauce. Mushrooms. I think we've got some pepperoni somewhere. Flour. Where's my flour? There. All the meats. Right. When you do working with yeast, I don't know whether to make this like a show like teaching you because I'm like, well, they might already know. But when you're working with yeast, you have to activate it really and stretch the glutens. So knead your dough for about 5 minutes. Also slamming it down works. Don't need cheese to hold it together. Don't even need cheese to hold it together. Oh, she's been and fetched me some cheese. We've got chorizo, we've got smoked ham, onions, pepperoni, loads of cheese. God, she's a good one. She's a good one. I'll just get this done as quick as I can. And then we can move on to the loads of cheese in fridge. Who said that, Laura? Yeah, there's loads. I've just seen it. Cheers. Right. That goes into a bowl with a cloth on top. It should be warm enough in here, to be fair. Yeah, heating's not been on, so it's got to be warm in here. I'll go under there and hopefully it rises. You just leave that to prove for about half an hour. It doesn't particularly matter with pizzas. I just like my pizzas thin crust anyway. I don't know how anybody likes theirs. Don't even need cheese to hold it together. Well, it doesn't hold it together. I suppose it does when you slice it. Right. I'm back. I'll clean that up in a second. I'm just going to show you this. That's your mixture. There the gelatine leaves now. Wibble wobble, jelly on the plate. Squeeze the water out of them. That's hot enough. Put them in there. Back on the heat. Gotta be thin crust, don't waste the deep crust. That's borderline cooked in the middle. I know, I don't like it, personally. All you want to do is dissolve them into there. And they look like they've dissolved to me. I don't like it because it's almost like having a sandwich if you have a thick crust. I just love thin crust pizzas. All that gelatine's dissolved in there, so I'm just going to let that cool. In fact, what I am going to do is let it cool a little, but I'm going to make it in this. So we'll have the base and then we'll have the topping. Obviously I didn't need all that water. I'll tidy this up now. Yeah, thin base for me. Will it be meat feast? Do you want it meat feast? I can make you a meat feast just for you. Perfect timing, isn't it? Perfect timing there, Shane. I'll make a meat feast for you. Do you want me to show you what meats we've got? Do you want me to show you? Do you want me to show you my meat? Is that what you want? Because I'll show you my meat if you want to see my meat. Oh dear. In fact, how hot is that? That's cooling down because I need the pan again, you see. That's a nice sound, that. Can you see this, or do I need to bring it up here? I need to bring it up here, don't I? Italian base, yes. Let me do this other way around. All we're doing fill that up to there like that. In fact, a little less. Fill that up to there like that. That'll go into the fridge then for approximately about an hour. I'm going to put it in the freezer to speed it up. Right, you want to see me meat right there, Shane? Want to see me meat? Shane wants to see my meat. You can see my meat anytime. Maybe need a rehab. Right, obviously there's cheese. We've got chorizo, smoked ham, German peppered salami, and pepperoni. I'm sure we've got something else, I've seen it somewhere. I'm going to make my own base, making his own base, make my own sauce, the tomato sauce, and they're going to be his meats. Sweet corn. I've got some chicken in the oven, I might even chuck a bit of chicken on it for you, Shane. I'm feeling frisky, not frisky, I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling frisky. How do you like your eggs in the morning? I like mine with a hug. Boiled or fried, I'm satisfied as long as I need my meat. Right, next. This is where it gets good. Where's that? Gallery. Right, 150 grams. This is for the topping. So remember, your cheesecake has got a base, biscuits, and it's got a topping which is usually made out of cream cheese, icing, sugar, and whatever bits you want to put in it. So I'm going to use the cream cheese again for the topping. I'm going to make it better. I don't mind, it's all about the topping, to be honest. Right, I'll get it for you. I'll do it. It's on for you, Shane. Mushrooms. Mushroom fried rice. You like mushroom fried rice? Skelly, better than Love Island. Love Island shit, Skelly. Love Island's baba. Love Island's baba, mate. How are you doing anyway? 150 grams of cream cheese. I'll do. In with this, I'm going to put some some vanilla Madagascar. Rather jerk off to half a lane and watch Love Island. I'm not sure which I'd rather do, if I'm honest. Who's that? Cole, how you doing, Cole? Aye. I'm going to put some vanilla extract into this cream cheese. Wouldn't want to see the end of that challenge, Max. I would. I'd like to see that. Oh, we're doing a twist on a cheesecake. If you want a twist on a cheesecake, Cole, to do for your school, keep this one in mind. I'll send you this one. Honestly, Cole, this is a twist on a cheesecake that your teachers will be like, what the hell is happening here? What the hell is happening? This boy is a genius. Apricots, chop them up. I'll take you through in a minute, Cole, and show you. If you do this at school, your teachers will be like, this is a culinary genius. We need to get him into a better school now. I don't think I want twist on a cheesecake. Wouldn't be able to get the smell out of my shoes. Ah, Tough, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? Alright, no worries, I'll see you in a bit. That was quick. Right, Cole. Basically, I'll go through it quickly. You take yourself 12 flowing ounces of orange juice, orange pop, whatever you want, it doesn't matter if it's fizzy. 2 oranges juice, warm it up with about 3 or 4 tablespoons of sugar. Warm it up, melt the sugar. At the same time as you're doing that, 4 gelatine leaves go into cold water to soak. When that's warm and the sugar's melted, squeeze out the gelatine leaves and put them into the orange juice that's warm. Mix it up, pour it in a glass or whatever you want, and that's your base then. When it sets, it'll turn to jelly. For your topping, which is cream cheese, use cream cheese again, but this time you put apricots in and some vanilla extract. And now you're up to date, so I'll keep going. It's just a twist I decided to make. I thought, how can I make a cheesecake different? I'm going to need a bigger bowl, actually, I forgot. This needs a bigger bowl. Because what needs to be added to this is 100 and... where is it? 100 What needs to be added to this is 125ml of double cream. The gang's in tonight. 125ml of double cream. That nearly went everywhere, that then. I was very lucky that didn't spill everywhere. 125ml of double cream goes into there, along with 125ml of milk. That goes into there. Right, now we'll move on. 4 gelatine leaves. Again, I'll show you these, Cole. Have you ever seen a gelatine leaf, Cole? That's one. And Skelly, you might have not seen one either. He's gone for the shower, I think, Baba. That's one. But you put 4 of them into cold water. Oh, that will look it. Pack came in 8. Cold water, they soak. Mix this together. Oh. Mix it all up. Now put that into the pan. And again, you're going to warm this up to just till it just begins to start to boil. So just begins to simmer. If Chaos and Walsh up here, it's a full team. I know. I was just thinking that. See that? If I use my chopping board like that with cloth underneath, I can wipe stuff. That's what I'm good. Splish splash, and I'm taking a bath. Come on. It's cheaper than British baths. Right, I'm going to rub hot water in there because I need them balls again. Splish splash, and I'm taking a bath. Right, give this a mix. Tandy's gone, I think. I think she's pretending her internet's gone. So we've got vanilla in there as well. That stuff keeps me alive. Keeps me alive. Moving in the city, gonna eat a lot of pizza. Moving to the city, gonna eat me a lot of pizza. Millions of pizzas, pizza for me. Oh, I'll just wipe up my trousers. Yeah. Hello, Chaos, I haven't seen him in a while. Just bringing this up to temperature. Yeah, you can see that. That's a bit wide, that, isn't it? I need to bring contrast on that bit. So all you're doing, Cole, in theory, and everybody else, is you've got your biscuit base on a normal cheesecake. This is kind of mixing it up. You're going to get the same flavours as you would a cheesecake, and the same textures, not because the biscuit base is in there. Although you could put a biscuit base in the bottom, Cole, crush some biscuits up in the bottom of the glass with some butter, and put that into the bottom of the glass, then put the orange jelly on top, and then put the base on top. That would add some texture. And I probably should have done that. Because that's a very good idea, I didn't think of that though. What song is it? I don't know what song that is, Shane. I got a little silhouette of a bash, calabush, calabush, can you do the one tango, very, very. That's about right, these gelatine leaves should be done, nearly. This is what they'll look like, Cole, if you're still there. Once they've soaked a bit. Take this off the heat. Can you see that? Yeah, of course you can, it's on the chopping board, isn't it? Turn the heat off. I've got a little silhouette of a... Put that in. That one's not soaked enough yet. Oh! Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's it. Put them in. Give this a stir. You want the gelatin leaves to dissolve in here. Excuse me. You want the gelatin leaves to dissolve in there and distribute it all the way through. Like so. Now you can leave that there because in theory I could have left that. In fact, no, I can't. What I'm going to do... Yeah, possibly could be a biscuit base because... Nah, don't matter. I'm doing this. Let me clean down the sides. I'll put that there. Yeah, if you put a biscuit base in bottom, that would have been good. Why didn't I think of that first? Why didn't I think of that before I did it? That would have been well good. I've got a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche. I think Cole's got it anyway. Can you do the fantango? I can't see your name there. Sibinerthe. Hiya, how are you doing? How are you on this fine day today? I hope you're well. Where's all my discourse gone, man? Where's the more gone, man? There were 3 here. Where have I put them? I can't, honestly, for life of me, figure out where I put these tea towels. There were 3. Dragon. Pretty good eating a sandwich. Babaroo, hi. Pretty good eating a sandwich. Sounds good to me. What are you doing? Scrolling through, having a look round, thinking about, I don't know, where have I put these? Chuffing. I don't get that. I honestly, I don't know where I put these, but I've lost my tea towels somewhere and I don't know where they are. Where the freaking hell have they gone? I'm going to build a wall. Hi, you British accent, you do, mate? Yeah, Yorkshire. Where are you from, my man? If you are a man, if you're a girl, then I do apologise. Oscar, how are you doing, chef? How are you doing? I've seriously lost the plot. I do not know where I put them tea towels. Yorkshire, I've been there, I grew up in Norfolk. Nice! Nice! Yes, I'm in Yorkshire, Norfolk. I've never been to Norfolk.
Oh, yeah.
But I saw it, I've seen it on TV. I took a vacation to Haworth once. Ah, I see. Where are you now? We're in the UK. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way. I've only just seen that. I weren't ignoring it. I've just seen it. Thank you very much for the follow. 101. You are the 101. Where are you now? Right, we're going to get on with this now. For this recipe, what you need is we're making a base, tomato base for the pieces. So we need 2 cloves of garlic. 2 cloves of garlic. Good afternoon to all. I'm doing great today, thank you. Good. That's what I like to hear, Oscar. I love to hear that. Gorgeous place, terrifying roads. If you're a driver, LOL. I live in Idaho. Oh, what made you move over to the States? I don't know why I've done that. I do that every single time. If you want to peel garlic, the easiest way to do it is that. Just bash it. Military. Nice. I like it. So you moved for the military. Respect to you, man. Much respect. What have you been up to today, Oscar? Oscar, Oscar. There's a saying, no one ever moves hard or willingly, but it has to suit its charms. I think so that about. This is, by the way, just to tell you, this is Wesley Snipes, this. You got named today. I can see mountains from my bedroom window. I can see a field, if that counts. Just like a field and then a road. But that'd be lovely, that. I like it. I like it a lot. Right. Slicing the garlic. You know King's Lynn? Yes, I do. Well, I don't know it, but I've heard of it. I think. Slice the garlic up. That can go to one side. I don't need that now. I'm going to need it when I start my stuff, but I don't need it right now. I don't need it right now, man. What I'm going to do actually, I'm going to get myself a plate because I can put my garlic on there. No, I can't. I don't need that plate. That was where I lived about 45 minutes south of that in a place called Methwood. Wold. That where I grew up. Oh, no, I've never heard of that. I thought you said Methwood then. I thought you were like, I grew up in the meth lab. I've heard of King's Lynn, yeah. That much basil. At least you see me in mountains, mate. I live in Scotland, Smackhead's mainly where I'm outside. Sounds familiar. Basil, you're just chopping basil up. Well, I appreciate you coming here today, and I appreciate everybody coming here today. I really do. So you've got the basil and the garlic. That is all that's needed for this sauce. And tomatoes, obviously. People always make fun of the name. I live in a meth lab. Chopped tomatoes. Or tomatoes for the Americans out there. Right, what did I want? Oil. No, I didn't. I want butter. Butter. Can't get it in the fridge. There's no butter. Anyways. Asda's spreadable, just as good as Lurpak. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, no problem. I was actually in the mood for a cooking stream. Well, you're in the right place, my friend. Some butter into the pan. About half a tablespoon. I'd rather use butter because it tastes better, if I'm honest. People say, oh, it's bad for you. Use margarine, it's better for you. No, it isn't. To some Americans, it's tomatoes. Tomatoes. I don't know how to say it, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'll see how my dough's doing in a minute. Oh! That's the gas on, anyway. I'm hoping that's going to set. If not, we've got problems on his hands. My dough. Oh, it's coming on nice in that. Butter in the pan. Add the garlic. This is just for the tomato sauce. You could buy it if you wanted, but this is so much better, I think. You just fry the oil, the garlic off in the oil, in the butter, just to soften it, because it's going to cook further anyway. Just take that tiny bit of an edge away from it. That's all we're wanting to do. Right, salami, pepperoni, ham, chorizo, cheese in the top. At this point, that would be the bin. I started learning how to cook last year. Is that when you joined the army? About a tablespoon of tomato puree. It's basically just concentrated down extremely well, extremely for a long time. That's all it is really. Stir that in. I started cooking last year. How are you now? Do you enjoy it, or do you just do it basically because you have to do it, because you have to eat? Get off me spoon, man! Right, add the chopped tomatoes. Job done nearly. Don't love it. I love cooking. I just adore it. I've done it for so long, and I just love every single moment of it. Stir that around, and we're just going to keep heating that and heating that and heating that and heating that. We want it to go down and down and down and down. At the end, we'll chuck the basil in. But for now, really, that's all I can do. I can't really do anything else. I've got to wait until my Los Inviters. Got you on late, buddy. Enjoy your budget MasterChef. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll not forget it. I'll be in Discord later. Peace out. And I will do. Oh, I'll sit here for the time being and talk to you lovely ladies and gentlemen while stirring this. Like this. How does that look? Does that look alright? How's my close-up, Mr. DeVille? Shall I make an egg omelette for the fun of it? What's your favourite TV show? I'm not sure I've got a favourite, if I'm honest with you. Probably MasterChef. I enjoy MasterChef. I enjoy it when you get people on there that aren't so good, and it annoys me when I sit there and I'm like, no, you're doing that wrong, you're going to get it wrong, and they don't ever listen to me. I'm watching Corey while watching this, and I can hear Corey in the other room. Oh, my TV show. Oh, I thought you meant cooking show, sorry. How clean is your house? I remember that, I like that. My favourite TV show? I like stuff like Can't Pay Will Take It Away and stuff like that. 999, What's Your Emergency and all that. I enjoy them. But I also, I think my Rick and Morty, I think out of all the things that I'd like to sit down and watch, and I love, and it just keeps me entertained every time I watch it, is 2.5 Men. I love 2.5 Men. Well, I don't love 2.5 Men, I love the show. I'm not like in love with 2.5 Men. But you get me meaning, don't you? So that's all good in the hood. Just going to send this down a little bit more, and then we'll be done, and I'm going to blitz it then. Men, 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 men. I like 2.5 Men, it's well funny. Charlie Sheen is like the bomb. Right, let me see if this is set or starting to. Please set, for God's sake. Father Ted, I like Father Ted as well, that's quite funny. Where's my sieve? Bloody hell. You don't look as like I've got a sieve anymore. You sound like the kid when he sings men. Men, 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 many men, 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 men. Do you know he left the show, that young lad, because he's very drink. Because he's very he's got very big Christian beliefs, and he left the show because it went against his beliefs and all the stuff that went off in it. This is going to make a loud noise. I apologise for this in advance. Sounds like my head's trimmers, that. Ah, go on. That's just about ready, so we'll chuck the basil in at the end and then we'll get on. I've just got to leave this, I don't know why it's not setting, man. Hang on guys, till Ricky cuts the grass. Looks like, it did sound like me. I thought there was smoke outside then. It did sound like an edge trimmer. Have you seen Mr. Robot? No, I haven't. And smokes the grass. Yeah, wait till I've cut my grass and smoked my grass. And then we'll talk, man. There's my pastry. My dough is starting to get to about doubled in size. But I'm not bothered about it rising completely because I don't want it like that. Pizzas all around there. What do you think about that? What do you think about them apples? I can go to the back because that's done, but what we will do, basil. Drink. Drink. There we go. Get all that basil off my knife. I don't want all that all over. Stir that in. Don't put fresh basil in at the beginning because it's best to go in just at the end. And that's the base now for the pizzas. Just got to wait hopefully. I don't know why this is setting. It don't look like it's setting at all. I don't understand why. Men. I've got a feeling this one's going to go wrong today, ladies and gentlemen. But it might just come down below temperature and just start going in here, hopefully. What do I do with this? Which one is the liquid senior recipe? Alright, we'll add some of this. Is pizza pastry? No, it's dough. Just to make sure this sets, I'm going to add some more gelatin. Just to make sure that sets. I'm starting to get a bit panicky, you know what I'm saying? Man. That's it. Now hopefully that should set now. I mean, it might have set anyway, but I get panicky when I'm on a stream. If I were on my own cooking, that wouldn't have interested me. But because I'm on a stream, I want everything to happen right. Is that meth? Yeah. Never had chopped basil before. I always had it from the herb, have it out of the herb pots. What do you mean? Oh, like dry? What do you mean, like you mean like that? Yeah, it is part of cooking. I start to shit myself. Not like physically pull myself, but I start to get a bit nervous and it's not going right. But it is. At the end of the day, that's cooking. Sometimes, well, it's life, isn't it? Sometimes go your way, sometimes things don't. But that should be alright now. And we're well on our way. And that'll have to set. I don't know how I'm going to do with that if it doesn't set. Well, we shall see, my good friends. We shall see. What I am going to do is I'm going to take half of this chicken out of here. Half of that chicken, I mean that's Winston's there. And that can be for one pizza, and that can go back in the oven. And I'll let that cool actually. Let that cool before chopping it, and that can go all over the pizza man, all over the pizza man, all over the pizza man, all over the pizza man. I really hope it sets. I'm going to be so devastated if not. I think I might cry. Has anyone seen John Richardson, Ultimate Warrior? No, I haven't. I don't want chicken on mine. Oh. Who says you're fucking eating a pizza? Who actually said you were getting a pizza? But I haven't seen him, no. Called Baba. Flipping heck, man. Shane. On Dave's channel at 10. Oh, he's there. I'll have a look at him. John Richardson, his name. Oh, you mean the Liverpudlian? You mean the Liverpudlian? I bought meat. Why you need chicken? We just bought. Why do you put a space between your sentence and the explanation marks? There's no need for that. That's just grammatically incorrect. Yeah, I know he is now. Yeah, Shane. I know who he is. Yeah. He's the guy from 8 out of 10 cats does countdown along with the cat tunes. Yeah, I know who he is, yeah. I do now. He's funny. Right, I'm not putting no fucking chicken on it then. Just waiting for this to set now, and then I'm going to put that in, and that's going to set, and that's got to set, and that's got to set, and that's got to set. And then we'll do Yeah. And hopefully this works. At the end, it should work. If it doesn't, I'll have to keep trying. At the end, do not go anywhere. I've got to do something, and then you can go somewhere, okay? Yeah, he lists all the stuff he worries about. Yeah, I know he is. Yeah. Yeah, I've watched that. Yeah, I've watched that show. I've watched that show. Yeah, he had it with his wife at one point. I saw the one with his wife, and he were. I think he's well funny. He's so dry. I know exactly what you mean now. He's so dry. It looks a bit like Gino D'Acampo, doesn't it? That's what you mean, isn't it?
It's not that, is it like Little Puddly?
No, it's not Little Puddly.
He's just got married, yeah. He drove around somewhere with his mate, with a...
It's him who I think looks like Gino D'Acampo, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
And I think he's funny.
Why did you send file that meat if you're just going to put chicken on it?
I could put other stuff on. Chill your chicken, love. Yes, Gino would approve of this stream today. He would, yes. Italian pizza. We're starting to get a wobble on the jelly. It's starting to wobble. It's starting to sit. Gino D'Acampo, toad in the hole. Nah, sausage in the hole. Does anybody watch Celebrity Juice? Does anybody watch Celebrity Juice with when Gino's on it? He's well funny. Well funny. I don't need that now, do I? So what I can do is go onto that. Go onto that. Go onto that. Yeah, that's right. Bum 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 bum. But we won't need this chopping board in that position anymore. We'll need it there. So Wesley can go over there. I won't use this. Wesley can go over there because I need to do some rolling out with the pizza doughs. Does anybody else have a drawer that's just full of shit? Yo, what's up, my man? How people doing? Now there's no PC down here. Literally, you can't see. But everything just goes up through the roof, I can show you. Now my PC is upstairs. And everything just goes up through the roof. Is that back in position? Is that alright? Basically, all the wires now go up through the roof and my PC is upstairs. My monitor's there, the HDMI cable comes down here, the two cameras come down here. So the cameras stay down here, always plugged in, and the PC stays upstairs. So now I don't need to bring anything down ever. Usually I'm lumping everything downstairs to stream. Next step for cameras in stream, Ricky, body cam. What do you mean body cam? Oh, do you mean like a camera on my body? Oh, what? So like you can see what I'm. It's like sits on my shoulder, so you can see it on my chest there, so you can see everything. I know what you mean. How much money do you think I fucking got? I was gonna put some up on stream. I want one of the microphones that goes here. And I looked and found one, and they're pretty expensive, and I don't like putting things up on the stream like a donation goal because I think it looks cheeky. So I'll just wait and see. Thing is, you will forget that it's on and go everywhere for a week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what I were laughing with someone earlier on, because these cameras are always here now. When I'm upstairs, I can go on OBS. And obviously the cameras come up, so there's Laura here sitting in the kitchen, without knowing that she's on camera. Not for everybody to see, I would just see looking myself, I was laughing. Is that going to be enough sauce? Yeah, you don't put that much on, Shane. You didn't know that, did you?
What?
When you're down here, I can see you.
You can what?
I can see you when you're down here.
That's a bit creepy.
No more nudes in the kitchen, Laura. To be fair, that camera, this one, goes up there. It's this one that stays here. So all you can see is Laura's flip-flops moving about. But yeah, I'm going to do, that's going to be enough sauce, yeah Shane, way enough sauce. But yeah, I'm going to do that. I want one of these microphones. I think that'll make it be a bit better. I think that'll make it a better stream. I don't know if anybody thinks the same, or I don't know. Or is this good enough? I don't know. I just want to get the quality for everybody, and in time hopefully it gets better. And that's for the, so I'm going to put up a donation goal, but then I think to myself that it kind of looks cheeky. So I didn't. But I kind of think that's what everybody does on streams, don't they? They put their donation goal up for something they want to buy, so I suppose it's not being cheeky, is it me just being paranoid? I would be paranoid having cameras around the house. I best not tell you where they are in yours then either, Shane. Stop taking that over into the bathroom. Not long now, ladies and gentlemen, it's nearly set. I know what you mean though. I know what you mean. If that was up there constantly, or that camera were fixed to the wall constantly, I'd have to put a piece of paper over it. Even though it weren't on, I'd be shitting myself, someone could see me. I know a guy who does 24/7 streaming in his rooms. It's a bit odd. I'm paranoid in that too now. No. I would be if they were facing me. Like if I was when I used to sit at a computer with a camera on top of my monitor, when I did a bit of game streaming, I used to have to take it off and move it because I think somebody would be cooking. There's nothing I can do until that sets, Laura, so keep your mush shut, man! What am I going to say? I'm going to say something else then. I'll get cooking then and see how that goes. Right, pizza. That's the dough now. I need this tray for the pizzas to go on. The pizzas literally take 20 minutes in the oven, so slow your roll. Oh, I found one of dishcloths. Where was that? I don't even know where that were. I found a dishcloth. Oliver's gone, I've just realised. Oliver! Right, flour on your side. Quite a bit of flour. Flour on here. The last thing you want is for your pizzas to stick onto that. That's devastation. Tip your dough out. Nice elastic dough. Shows the yeast is working in it. Knock it back a bit, which is just knocking a few of the air bubbles out of it. Can you see how elastic that dough is now? That's lovely. Right, I want that part. Right. Flour on the surface. Where have I put my rolling pin? And no, Shane, before you say I'm not going to spin it around my head because I know what you like and I know you're the type of person to say spin it around your head. Too much dough here. I don't want that bit. That's basically how you can do them. Doesn't really matter. I'm not really bothered about what it looks like, because I'm only going to shove it down my throat anyway. Right. Someone's going to pick up on this in the same shape of a pizza, but I don't really give a shit, if I'm honest. Right, spoonful of tomatoes. Boop, boop, boop. All the way to nearly the edge, because you do want a crust. The other one I'm going to do cheese crust, because somebody asked for it. I forgot who it were. Max. This is going to make about 3 pizzas, but I'm just going to do 2 for the stream. Right, there's your tomatoes. Dough. What's, yeah, I know, Shane. I can hear you laughing at the other side. I know exactly what you laugh like, so I can hear you laughing. Right, mushrooms. Who likes mushrooms? Cheese first, innit? Cheese. Cheesy cheese. Cheesy cheese. This is good for making with kids as well. I don't really like kids in general, but there we are. Baba, Australian shaped pizza. Exactly, Baba. Where is goat now? This is an Australian shaped pizza. Few mushrooms. These will get Shane and artifact. Mind the mushroom, Shane. Few mushrooms in and about the place. You've got to have a bit of veg, Max, Shane. Sorry. Few mushrooms dotted about the place. What should we put on? Should we put salami on this one? Shane, do you want salami? Wait, you use pre-grated? Yeah, I do. I use pre-grated. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Well, if I were to choose, I'd grate the cheese myself, but Laura likes ease of access to the cheese, so she likes pre-grated. I don't think it's the same flavour. I don't care how many times people tell me that the cheese is the same, they've just grated it themselves. I don't believe that. I believe it's a totally different cheese. Right, pepperoni all over. Need another one. Right, what else? Good job, no one is ordering a pizza. Why? You've got chorizo? Yeah, I've got chorizo. Do you want chorizo, Shane? Do you want chorizo? What do you mean no gobs? No go. Hang on. It's a special people for special people, Laura. You want chorizo, Shane? I'll cut it just in case. I'll dot some of this chorizo everywhere. All over here. There. That's it, into the oven. Anything else? No. Because it's going to take all night. Laura, I'm on a stream. What do you want me to do? You can get the pre-diced from Asda. I know, but I don't like it. Ha ha ha. any of that diced ham stuff. I've got some smoked ham if you want some, because I'm going to make another pizza. What do you want, Baba? What do you want on this pizza? Shane's going to put some smoked ham on. Do you like smoked ham? Do you want mushrooms? Do you want sweet corn? That's just set now, which is amazing. I'm glad of that, because that gives me enough time to just pour this on top. And it should set, fingers crossed. If it doesn't, and it don't particularly matter because it's still going to taste the same. And there we go. That's a twist on the cheesecake, pint of lager, but you could put biscuits on bottom. I'll put it in the fridge to set it, try and get it set in. Right, let me read these. Ricky lad, something with mushrooms. Right, mushrooms coming up. Do you like all meats, Baba? Also, I don't like mushrooms either way. Pick them off, Shane. Ricky taking home this home delivery queen. You're delivering it, Laura, to Baba's house. Got any skating shoes? Right, love. Looks like Laura Shande. It does. Well, actually, no, it doesn't, because Lager Shandy doesn't ever get a head on it, I don't think. Not that I've seen one anyway. I like everything, Ricky. Express Turkish Delights, except Turkish Delights. I hate Turkish Delights. They are vile stuff and they taste of perfume. That's all they taste like, perfume. They're horrible things. Next pizza. I don't think I've got another tray. I'm going to try something on stream, never done before by me. I'm going to try it, alright? I don't know if it's going to work, so I apologise in advance if it doesn't, but we can try. I'm going to try and cook this pizza. I'm going to try and cook in a pan. I don't know if it's going to work, but I suppose we can try. No harm in trying, is there? So we'll do that. No chicken, thanks. Right. Right. By the way, Baba, Laura's a slow driver, so I don't know when you'll get this pizza. Let me reach out. 2.1 minute delivery according to Google. Will it still be hot? Yeah, it will, Shane. I'm going to try this on heat and see if it works. I'm not sure it will, but I can put it on the grill after. I'll see if... Should we have a go? I don't see no harm in it, do you? I don't see no harm in trying. Right, I'll turn the grill on. It should be cooked by next Tuesday, then I'll set off. Do you want me to do all the cook? Do you know if you want me to do a cooking stream in 15 minutes, Laura? I'll cook you the full pieces in 15 minutes, that's up to you. Or we could do a cooking stream and have a laugh. A laugh is when you enjoy yourself, by the way. Mushrooms. I can get this heat on actually. I'm only kidding, Laura. I'm only kidding with you. Mushrooms. Mushrooms again. It should work, in theory. Right, Baba. I forgot what you said, Baba, mate. We can have something with mushrooms, right? You like smoked ham. You've got to like smoked ham. Smoked ham. Smoked ham. Get it all over. Smoked ham. Chorizo. Get that all over. I'll read this chat in a minute once this is going. Pepperoni. Do you like pepperoni, Baba? Well, if you like me, you'll just eat anything anyway when it comes to you. There we go. I'll put that there. Mushrooms. Chorizo. Some mushrooms here. Mushrooms all over it, Johnny. I've got a roll of the pizza out, so I'll leave that. Oh, well, I ate a spicy bacon pizza today, so I'm good. Phew. Glad you've eaten Climax. You could do a calzone. Like it, pal. I was brought up not to be fussy. Yeah, my cooking pan's going to be bigger than my frying pan, isn't it? I'm going to do a stuffed crust as well for Mike's. So I'll do this now. They don't take long pizzas. Yeah, I was brought up the same to eat it. It's there, eat it, and stop being a Mario. Put out in front of me and I'll eat it, really. I'll give it a try anyway. Stuffed crust for Mike's coming up. Oh, shit. Why does that, that's why I didn't see like much sauce. Oh, you can make a stuffed crust, yes I can. That pizza's not far off, although the base is starting to puff up, which is okay, I suppose. Whoa. Right, that pan goes there. Cheese! Where's cheese? Oh, it's here. What would you rather have, Max? Would you rather have a stuffed crust or a calzone? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Calzone? Max, do you want a calzone or a stuffed crust? Need to know, Max. Calzone. Calzone coming up for you, Max. Like mushrooms. Some chorizo. Some pepperoni. some ham. Oh, you don't believe it. It's worked. Right, that can go off now. This is done. I've just got to ease it off the bottom. Be back in a sec. Grabbing hold of that pan. Wow! That'd actually be better on here. Like that. Now, what you do, my brothers, someone needs to invent a so I can have this. I have to grate in the dark. Cut mine in half. I'm gonna. Maximus. Why has it done this? You'll have to do, mate, sorry. This is what I mean, things go wrong. Oh no! I don't know what I'm going to do. Yep. You can be like a calzone, Max. It's come off and it's alright, don't worry. There we go. Now I can start tidying down because we're getting close. Things can go wrong and do go wrong. And that's just the way things happen. I need that there. I don't need that. Basil can stay there. I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. I don't need that rolling pin. What's the calzone, Max? Is it like a calzone? So you stuff the whole pizza then? Yeah, I stuffed the whole pizza instead. It's called a calzone, Shane. Have you never had a calzone? Or a calzone? That's what they call it. Baba, the thing is about that, Baba, is she actually thought that was a different type. That's the funniest bit of part of it. It's getting fucking life out of that. She actually thought that's a different piece, kind of pizza, Baba. That's the funniest part about that. She was like, oh, they're really different. Snake recipe. Oh. There we are, Shane. And Laura, ye of little faith. And look at the bottom. Black. Oh, toppings fell off. Actually, that bottom looks really that bottom looks really charred, and it's not actually like that. That's why I showed you on camera. That looks really bad, and it's not. That's nearly set, so we're nearly done on that. See? Can't really. Let me shift this. Put that there. Like that. Put that over here out of the way. That's a nice box. That can go in there. That's the lid. That can go in the bin. And then what I can do. It works, and that is actually not as charred as it looks on the bottom, but how I get it out of the pan I don't know, because everything just slides, so I suppose you just have to cut it in there. I don't know. I'm boiling, Shane, absolutely boiling. This is nearly done as well. Almost set. But why I told you not to go, don't go as soon as this I've done and I've said everything like that. I'm going to bring Winston in, and I'm going to he can say hello and all that, and then don't go. I've got to work it out. I've never done it before, so I'll just wait for the calzone now. Wait for the calzone. That's not sticking to me protein tub, is it? Quite warm. I know what I'll do. Wow, that looks really nice. Thank you, Mum. Thank you, Mama. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Just waiting for this calzone. Pizza all around. I'm going to have that one. No, I'll have that one. And I'll have some at calzone as well. Well, I wouldn't say that. Alright, Shane. The reason I wanted to get this off the thing is because it's still warm, so the steam will stick it to the side and you get a really soggy base there. I'm going to have to go to night bot once I've done this, but this will be done now. If it isn't done, because it's got a wobble on it. Look. It's like a fake glass of beer, isn't it? It's got a wobble on it. If it isn't done, I know I'm repeating myself. You'll see what I'm going to do anyway. You can get the kind of the gist of what I was trying to do. That can't I, mate? Is that logo? No, what it is, Shane, is here, it's a twist, my twist on a cheesecake. Here, we've got orange juice and fizzy orange and some sugar. You dissolve the sugar in the over the heat in the orange juice and fizzy pop, or any flavour you want. I chose orange. You then put gelatine leaves into it and dissolve. Then you put them in the fridge to set. And then on the top you've got what you'd have on top of a cheesecake, which is soft cream cheese, flavoured with apricots and vanilla. And then you put some gelatine leaves into this. And then it sets like that. Can you make a Coke float? What do you mean, like in America, one of them floats? Or do you mean? Basically, that's all that is. It's my twist on a cheesecake. Instead of doing a normal everyday cheesecake, I made thought of that. I wish I'd have thought about putting crushed biscuits in bottom before that, but can't win every time, can you? Know what I'm saying? Cola and vanilla ice cream on top. You'd have to get a Coca-Cola flavouring. Cheers, Chuffy Buff! I love your name. You'd have to get a Coke flavouring. I've never come across one, really. Not for this, not for cooking like this. But that's vanilla. That's all that a cheesecake's made out of, and I'm sure you like cheesecakes, is soft cream cheese. That's all it's made out of, and then you flavour it and put icing sugar in. I didn't put icing sugar in this, but that just sweetens it. 2 more minutes. What I will try and do, just try and show you. That'll do. Hopefully this works. If this doesn't work, then we're fucked up. It's not set. As you can see, it's not set all the way through. That's set, and the other bits haven't. And it started to set there as well. The orange is set underneath. So if I can get down to the orange, I'll show you. There. But it still looks good, it still tastes good. You know, I should have just left it in longer. Leave it in longer till it sets, and then that'll have been perfect. I took it out early because we had to go with it then. Calzone. Now this does look nice. Calzone pizza. Need a sharp knife. It's brown, you can't see on that camera. You can't see on that camera, but it's all brown. But yeah, possibly a bit longer. calzone, Mike's. I don't know if you can see that. The calzone. Ow. The calzone is delish. That's going to be well nice. I think I'm going to have calzone, to be honest. Right, I'll bring in Winston. And then we'll do what I wanted to do, so don't go anywhere. Boom. Hello? Did you come through here? What are you doing here? What were you doing behind the door then? What were you doing behind the door then? Hey? Who's this? Who's this? I'll drop you, Shane. I won't bomb you. I'm only kidding. This is Winston, he only looks like a little puppy. He looks all sad, doesn't he? That's some of your chicken there. You're going to have some chicken in a minute. You're going to have some chicken. That's what you're going to have. Don't be sad. Right, Winston, because there's hot things in here. Winston, come on. No, this way. Come on. Come on. Good boy. No, Winston. Come on. Good boy. Winston! Gorgeous! Adorable bull! Gorgeous! Chuffy Muff, thank you! Mum, thank you! B, thank you! Mike, thank you! Everybody, thank you! That smells really nice. I just smell pizza. Laura, I could just smell pizza, it smells really nice. Right, I'm going to try this. Bear with me because I'm not sure how it all works. But I'm going to try, so just bear with me a minute. Right, well, I need that. Drifting away. Yeah, Mike's, but I'm not sure. Oh, editor, that's how. I'll do it on the ending screen, so I need to add display capture, don't I? Whoa, I don't know what you're seeing now. So now if I do this, have a look, hang on. Hang on. No. Laura! Pass me a phone. No. Shut up. No, Shane, I don't use a laptop. My PC, I've just been telling you, my PC's upstairs. I'll show you after this, but all the wires come through the roof. So if I do that now, if everybody in the chat now writes, hang on. If everybody in the chat now writes exclamation mark winner. So exclamation mark winner. If everybody writes that for me, please. How did that work? I can't turn it around now. How did that work? Why has it done that? Oh no, hang on, do it again. Is everybody writing? Right. Everybody carry on writing, please. Everybody who's here, write explanation mark chicken winner. Please, no space. He's done it again. So it's the winner is. Oh, hang on, yeah. The winner is. The winner is Chuffy Muff. It's picked her twice, even with people. Oh no, Baba's not done it. Oh, this is not working. Why is this not working? And now I've done it twice. This is a complete fuck about. Why is it? Right, what's ringing us? It's rolling from me, Max. I don't know why. I'll do user active. I've said Chuffy Muff. Laura's said it. I've said Chuffy Muff. I can't go back on that. I've said it. So Chuffy Muff, this time you're the winner. Let me come back. I can't really go back on that. Remove. Are you there, Chuffy? I can't really go back on it. Because like Laura's said, I've just said that name. Twice it's picked her. I don't under it. I think it's because I didn't actually. I don't know why it's doing it. It's just fucking. Fuck knows. I can't go back on it. I'm gonna have to learn how to use that. But I promised it. I turned it on. I think I know what I've done. I'll explain it. I'll explain it. What I'd done is I'd logged on to Nightbot and I was gonna choose it, so you had to write winner exclamation mark winner. And as I told everybody to do that, I looked and it was on active users, so it had seen who were active all through the chat, and I'd not clicked it onto keyword at that moment, so it had already chose it then because it was on active users, and I hadn't moved it over and highlighted keywords. So as soon as it were why is it doing that? It's still doing it. Fuck off. I've left channel. It's left channel. Basically, what I've done is you've got different things you can do. Active words, numbers, and I didn't want to do numbers because I didn't know what you had to do. And active users, keyword, and numbers. And I didn't know how to use numbers, so I thought, right, fuck it, I'll just go for active users. It'll pick itself then without me having to do anything. And before I even got the chance to do anything, it had already picked the winner because it had added up everything that had been going on in the chat all the way through, and obviously it had stored all that and straight away then put it. I've turned it off now. I've told it to fuck off out of chat. But basically, that's all it had. I think that's what it had done. You've got three keywords. You've got three sections: keywords, users, active, and numbers. I didn't want to use numbers because I didn't know how to work it. Keywords, I'm going to use that because I thought that's easy. Everybody says word, and then it says role at the bottom. But when I logged on, it was highlighted users active. So all through that stream, it picked up everybody who talked, and then as soon as you picked winner, it picked you. As soon as you did that exclamation mark winner, which is the word that it must activate telling you has won, it chose Chuffy Muff, so it already picked her anyway. Tandy, you're too late. Giveaways happened and you've gone. It was one hell of a mess about. I proper didn't know what I was doing, but I did it. Basically, it chose itself, and I weren't ready for it. I just thought I knew what I was doing, and I didn't. But anyway, I'm gonna have to get off. Chuffy Muff, I'll message you on here and tell me what you want. So that's that. I will do another giveaway, but obviously I can't do them all at once because I ain't got money to just be throwing around. But I want to do them at milestones, so maybe like another one at 200. But eventually I want to do one every now and again. But thank you for everybody being here. I apologise for that mess about at the end. That winner, exclamation mark winner, must have been the code for it to pick. You're in for the Winston. But thank you for everybody being here. Calzone, pizza, amazing dessert. That's on my blog if you want to find it and do it. But thanks for everybody being here. I appreciate you all being here. I'm just going to go to my app because I love it. Oh. And I'll get Winston one time. Tandy wants to see you. But cheers for everybody being here. Thanks to everybody. I appreciate everybody being here. Thanks for getting me to 100. I love you all. I really do, right? It's amazing. I love being here. Oh, the food. There. I thought you meant Winston. Go on. Thank you for everybody being here. I appreciate it. That, if you'd have seen it earlier, Tandy, look back in stream, you'll see it, and you'll see what it looked like when it was proper. I should have took a picture of it, actually. I might clean it up and post some of that in and then take a picture. But anyway, thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Sunday, I'll be doing that little special thing. Cheers for being here, everybody, and I'll see you later.